How do we manage related data? So we mentioned the need to have rows of book data and rows of author data. We mentioned the Spring Data book and its multiple authors recently. Imagine having this in our book table, a table with an ID column and a title column, a value with an ID of 3 and a title of Spring Data. With this in place, we could easily define some rows in an author table, a table with an ID column and a name column. We could have entries number 1 for Mark Polak, 2 for Oliver Dropbaum, 3 for Thomas Reisberg, 4 for Jonathan Brisbane, and 5 for Michael Hunger. Now, notice that each author entry also has a key. If the book table needs an ID field, then doesn't it make sense for the author table to have its own ID column? And it should probably have the same constraints. Primary key, unique, not null. You could simply say that book.id and author.id are two different keys. If you defined book_SEQ and author_SEQ to provide keys for book and author, it's vital that we don't mix them up in our application. With this in mind, if we wanted to link a row in the author table back to an entry in the book table, all we need is an extra column, book_ID. So now imagine the author table having 3 columns, ID, name, and book ID. And in this case, 1, Mark Polak, book ID 3. 2, Oliver Dropbaum, 3. 3, Thomas Reisberg, 3. 4, Jonathan Brisbane, 3. And 5, Michael Hunger, 3. That third column contains the primary key from the related book table, row 3. Looking at that listing, there are 5 authors, Polak, Dropbaum, Reisberg, Brisbane, and Hunger, associated with one book, Spring Data. And that is how you link multiple rows in one table to a single row in another table. The book ID column we just created is called a foreign key.